Welcome back to the absolutely beautiful Gold Coast. It is the second half of the QFAW Division 2 Central Grand Finals. The Sherwood Magpies leading by 38 points at the moment, Indy, and Jindalee's got a lot to do. If I was to throw at you one or two things that they need to focus on in this second half, what would Coach Aaron Hayes talk about it?
I think you only need to give one. That's just win the centre clearances, because that's where the game's been won. The game's been won at all the stoppages around the clearances, so whenever there's a stoppage, just kick the ball long towards your attacking zone.
So it's all up to the Jags now. What can they do in this second half as the Rucks go to 50-50, ground level ball, going to get the clearance straight away. Not exactly what they wanted. It was sort of, well, it was going the wrong way. It even confused me at the time, Indy, so I thought the Maggies were going that way too. But Provozek is out there. They're just trying to get it out. Nice little fist in there by Hart. Gets a kick up and unders Jindalee. Barnett now with the mark. So Barnett for the Jags, just weighing up the options, a few targets. Leads come at her, and it was Taylor Eade up a little bit further, but it's gone a bit shorter now to Grace Nugent. Nugent just gets a little sideways kick. Again, it's going sideways, and I suppose you're going to go sideways. Maybe didn't have it. So it's Katarina Bennett now with a free kick.
It's been one of the better players for the Jags across that half of the ground between the arcs. A Mung kick inside the forward 50, and well, the Jags were just flat-footed there as it enabled Sherwood to comfortably run out with confidence. Umpire calls play on now. Bennett lifting it up a couple of notches. We hope the other 17 teammates do the same as the ball goes up towards centre half forward. Slips out the side here, putting her head over the ball is Sylvester. It's bottled up, and we'll see a ball up at centre half forward for Jindalee.
Sylvester's been one of the Jags' best. The skipper's kicked 2 goals this afternoon. The only 2 goals for Jindalee so far as Williams wins that one out, but it was actually Estoff that gets it forward. Jindalee get it forward, I should say. So just by herself at the moment, Hoffmeyer, she's got one to dance around. Nice little dance move. Just gets a good rubber kick under. It's going to go towards the paint. Sylvester probably should have kept her feet then when she went to ground. So they're going forward now. What can the Jags do? Just try to dance around one. Nice tackle applied. It's a throw. Magpies.
Just notice in the first 2 minutes that Jindalee have been very flat-footed there, kicking, the ball's going into space, and Sherwood are first to run of the contest. They need to be on their toes. As the ball comes out towards the commentary wing over the outstretched arms of Prevosek, there's a 2-on-1 contest, takes down Williams, knocks the ball inside the field of play. Williams off a step, turns the ball over across half back, and here come the Magpies. Just about that run and carry the ball as far as you can. Mentality already seeking in. Now Jindalee just have to keep pushing forward. Riley Bloor, kick up towards half forward, finds a teammate off the step, spins out the traffic. That was Withers. Out to Sylvester again. Sylvester keeps her footing, right foot kick up towards the top of the square. Does the great things that captains do. Ball 15 metres out from goal. Sherwood under enormous pressure now, but they've got the aid of some extra numbers there as Higginson tries to soccer the ball off the ground. Up towards centre half forward, and the Magpies will settle.
Higginson now, nice tackle applied. Jindalee's just lifting at the moment. Dewberry with the free kick. So Dewberry is going to get that football and send it just to centre half forward, but it's going to be cut off. Hoffmeyer with the football across at centre half back for the Magpies. Not too many options, just going to have to bring it out wide, and that's where she's going to go, towards Hart, but Williams is able to reach up over the top, so the veteran just wheels and plays on. He's got a target in Sylvester in the forward 50, about 40 out. Maybe a little bit too far, and she knows that as well. He's just going to put it over. It's a 2-on-1, maybe a push in the back, and the umpire is going to say free kick Jindalee, because they took the mark. So Holland now is going to handball off to the skipper. Already got 2. Why not make it a hat-trick? No. I probably celebrated a bit too early as well, Chris.
Oh, I think you would have been one of about 20 people on the ground, including the runners. Everyone was rising to the occasion. Just hope for Jindalee that they don't become too Sylvester conscious.
Yep.
They've got to look for other options as well to score. She's got to come around her line. So 37 points, 4 minutes and change gone here. Third term, grand final football here at Bond University. You've got Jeff Newman and Chris Yand here. Kick up towards half back, over the top. One-on-one contest. Williams puts her head down. Goes on her right foot, kicks it in the pocket. Lovely work Sensational spotting out there to Taylor Reid. She plays on now. Oh. Right foot kick, and the mark will be paid, and Danielle Sylvester will have a chance at what could almost be a 7-point play. The ball's been bottling that forward 50.
She's already kicked 31 this year, so you know she's a known goal kicker. 2 in this game so far. They are very Sylvester focused at the moment.
So for a third, it's holding up, and it's a goal! And they've got the first goal of the Premiership quarter. Nearly 5 minutes gone here. Third term grand final football. Jindalee 3-3-21. Trail by 31 points, 8-4-52 over Sherwood.
That's all they need to do now. They just need to tick it off one at a time. Get the first, get the second, start trimming that lead, and they're doing the right thing at the moment.
And we see with Sylvester as well, when she is creating that space, she's actually positioning herself around the corridor as well. So if the ball does go out wide, she bolts straight to the corridor, creating an opportunity around 25-30 metres out. That's just something that's drilled into her. She's kicked 3 goals from that exact spot across the day today so far.
I like that Hamilton's matching up against Mahoney there in the midfield. 2 of the stars of the QFAW Division 2 Central competition. Len's now probably one of the best players on the ground. Should have elected to pick it up, but didn't. Back to Mahoney, probably another player that's best on. She is gang tackled. Higginson's able to get the football forward, but it's going to be a mark Jindalee.
So Jindalee across half back with a kick up here towards the commentary wing, which she was in fringe. It was marked either way. Taken here by O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue runs her third line and kick up towards half forward. Kicks the ball back up towards the corridor. Here come the Magpies again. They've got a few left footers in that team, and they're being pretty accurate. Higginson now, she's bumped off the ball inadvertently there by Robinson. Jindalee with a swing and a miss, and taken high. So a free kick here to Jindalee on centre wing.
Hamilton now. Just looking at a few options. Just going to have to go long to centre half forward. It's pretty well cut off, but it's a nice little kick. Very nice there by the youngster Hamilton. She's hit up Holdsworth. Holdsworth, and Eade comes out, just screams at her, says, "Get out of my way." Even her teammate got in her way. So here goes Holdsworth running too far.
Yeah,
running too far.
Holding the ball, running too far. But good on them for taking the game on. Jeff, they have to take risks at this stage of the game.
Yeah, you've got to break those lines, and that's what you need to do in these big games as Mahoney. But over the back then, I should say, is McLeay. Football's just spilled out, looking for a clean possession. Dives on top of it, got to be careful. Umpire circles and says, "We'll have a stoppage." True centre wing here at Bond University.
Yeah, we got the best seat in the house. Best seat with you guys watching this great game. Or maybe watching across Australia. We hope you're having a terrific afternoon as the ball comes out now. Up and under kick there from Cassidy Mogg. Finds their teammate on the burst, Sarah Newton-Smith. Inside the forward 50 out to Beachgood. Got the aid of a shepherd though with Jindalee utilising that 2-on-1. Kick out towards left half forward there. It's a foot race. The ball will come to a stop, will it? Jindalee get their first duck in the head. Lovely tackle laid there by Huffmeyer as the ball goes back inside the forward 50 and an uncontested mark there for Courtney Horswell.
It's pretty congested upfield. Williams is presenting on the far side, and that's where she's going to go. She's got a few to contend with, and it's a nice little grab there to the Magpies. Just at Newton-Smith, it looks like. It's just going to lower the eyes, going to hit the ground, create a chaos ball, tackle applied. Well done, Magpies. Umpire's going to reward them. Magpies lifting at the moment. It's a good... Oh, I was confused me then a little bit.
It's been a couple of moments like that in this particular quarter. It's good. It's been a key to their game today. That ball inside their forward 50. Their forwards are laying tackles and making sure that Jindalee's defenders earn their kicks to clear it across halfback.
Just to stem the momentum, just to stop that momentum of the Jags. Bidgood just pumps it. It goes out to the right-hand side. It's going to fall short. At the fall, the footy's Hart's already got one. Jags there at the moment. Bodies just flying everywhere, arms and legs. Jags trying to get it out. Tackle apply. Great tackle there from Robinson. And we get a stoppage. Right forward pocket for the Magpies.
The Magpies have built a wall across their attacking 50, so if Jindalee get a kick out, it's going to go straight back in. And of course, they've got Lynch who will bomb the ball 40 metres if the opportunity comes her way as the play continues. Kick squeezed out there, out towards Heidi Dewberry. Soccer's off the ground, hacks it forward a handy 20 metres, and that goes out of bounds. Boundary throw in, left half forward there for the Magpies.
So 31-point margin at the moment to the Magpies. A lot to do for Jindalee And they got the first one, but the Magpies have just clogging it up at the moment. Locking inside their forward half for the last couple of minutes. Just going to get that one forward, and that was Estoff, as it now 40 metres out from the Magpies' goal. Right half forward flank, just doing a little bit of the grunt work was Mogg. But Kate Williams is there once again, is able to get a clearing kick. It's a 2-on-1, just takes it on the third attempt, and that was young Holdsworth. Holdsworth gets it up towards centre wing, out of sight in front of a pretty well jam-packed grandstand out there. And just crawling along the ground, desperation showing as players go in. Now they're going to go forward. Nice work there by Hoffmeyer, but it's going to be cut off once again by Hamilton. Hamilton gets a kick up for the Jags, and the boundary's going to beat everyone, and we've got a stoppage centre wing on the outer side here at Bond University.
So Jindalee have been pushing a few more players up to that contest. We've got a few Sherwood players just playing loose in the defensive half. It might favour them. It's, again, a clearing kick that sort of comes out, but a free kick, I think, for a hold, so it'll go to Sherwood. Sherwood, again, have the aid of a few longer kickers in this team, especially those who have got a big left foot on them. This is a right foot kick. Goes up and spots up Newton Smith. Speaking of long kicks, inside the forward 50, it's quite open at the moment. Puts the afterburners on. Beautiful tackle. G-A-W-N, gone. Free kick to Jindalee at left half back.
That might be the spark they need. So the Jags now in their left back pocket as Gracie Nugent just kicks it out. But it's only going to go as far as Mahoney. She's got Bennett to deal with there as well. Bodies and arms fly everywhere as the Jags are able to get the football out. But as it goes out, it's going to come back in because the Magpies are everywhere at the moment. Football now chaotic. This might be McLeay again. Needs to put the Jets on. McLeay just dances, steps around one, pops it towards the forward pocket, needs a mark. And it was the opposition, it was Horswell.
Horswell has been the general across half back, particularly in this third quarter, as Jindalee try to fight off Elwood as the ball comes out towards Williams. Falls a little bit short. Good pressure applied there by Braithwaite there of Sherwood. It'll go straight back in. Chisholm right foot kick. Finds her teammate. Spent it before she had it. Right foot kick though. The idea was right. Just put it out towards the corridor. Renee King, she's got a little bit of real estate out there. Gets the aid of a Shepherd. Handball forward. Ball 20 metres out from goal. And a free kick too high. And Jindalee have given away a free kick on 15 metres out from goal to Renee King.
I like Renee King's work in the forward line, just that constant ability to second and third efforts, just to keep the footy moving at all times. You know, that's what Coach Mitch Merritt will absolutely love.
And she doesn't stay flat-footed either. She's always on the run. So when the ball comes out her way, she's quick to activate the Jets. And that sees her with a crucial position now, just to thwart off any hope of a Jindalee revival and make it very difficult. The goal number 2, and she's hit the post again. I think that's 3 posters today, Jeff.
Definitely filling up the wall at home. So Horswell now, been a general down back for the Jags. He's going to bring it out to the broadcast side. Just runs through the back pocket, comes on the outside of the boot. What will the umpire play here? And no theatre, and that one will just have a boundary throw in.
It's like finals bingo.
Sherwood is still building that wall as well. So they've got 3 or 4 players just peeling off the back of this contest.
We've only got a couple in the year, not too bad. Chelsea.
All inside that forward line here. The Magpies, lovely tackle applied there by Bennett. Here comes Lynch again. Oh, beautiful work. Finds her teammate. Right foot kick up towards the top of the square. Just a little bit too much pep on that. And Emily Robinson gets her first score of the day. It is a minor score, but her presence, Jeff, is starting to lift the number 12 from the Magpies.
Yeah, Robinson's been handy as the opposition number. Her opponent, Horswell, has been very good down back. Out over the far sides, Danielle Sylvester, she's got 3. She's got a hat trick for Jindalee. Needs a couple more to come with her, but it's coming back in where it came from because the Magpies are on the attack here. What can Riley Hart do? She's got Bennett to deal with, but Bidgood's there as well. Maybe back to Hart. Bennett's got all the answers as she's able to get a clearing kick, but it's only to Mahoney. Samara Mahoney. She's been a star today. 2 goals thus far.
She's been one of those players that's sort of peeled off around that 50-metre arc, that's played in front and been unopposed for probably the last 3 or 4 minutes when the ball's been inside her forward line.
Just going to go short, and why not? Because King's all by herself and takes a nice contested grab, and Renee King will line up on a slight angle. I'll have to kick it from about 40 metres.
Just remind me of Renee King from the VFL. Just short, strong, and a great goal kicker.
So let's make sure.
Renee King, after the siren at 3/4 time, just going to go out to the right-hand side. It's going to hit the post. It'll be no score. And that is all she's going to write for the 3rd quarter, Yindi. And we just had the 1 goal scored then. It was the Jindalee Jags with Danielle Sylvester kicking hers. How are you seeing best on ground honours at the moment?
Look, Sherwood probably, it sort of balanced out a little bit more in that 3rd term, but you're probably still looking at Mahoney and Kate Lynch, who have been probably the 2 standouts across the game itself. You can tell that they've been influential players. What are your feelings?
Mate, we'd probably have to echo just what you said then. I think there's a couple of players that have really stood out, and that's the reason it's a 33-point margin at the final break. And the previously perfect season looks like it's going to come to an end. But grand final day, anything can happen. And I know the Magpies have been saying it all day from their coaching staff. They're going to follow a process, and they've been doing that. They've been ticking 1 box at a time, and they've got 1 last box to tick. It is 3/4 time here. It's the QFAW Division 2 Central Grand Final. It's the Sherwood Magpies leading by 33 points.
Cell's fine. Grace,